OKFM 101.7.
Ora Dennis Miracle Aboagye was aide dima former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. His Excellency Dr. Veep Bawumia. Na ye ne na entwetwe enkombo. Me mo acha no pay.
Mira, I'm in committee kese. Me Joseph Senior.
Na boko de.
I don't know me.
Me so say mo abere pa.
Everybody, dia ese di can example. Di ota wo mbre ya.
Usu wunya mirkatu.
Untumi mbre enje wa home nti. Da fere no pay to aso.
Mate. Na maba wo nchen a ayi mehu ade bi wo pepesi mu. Mahama plots to remove EC boss Bawumia. Chronicle na edek sa caption yaba say mampani Mahama waye na dwen say Electoral Commission boss no obeyi no de na firi ho enkomo yi ete say o kan ne sen
Bra kwa bi say we dey aso bi say wo ka say boni won tare o say we dey secret
ade na ma no nye secret yente say wa take step bia say won fa na adwuma to oni ade
say a step in the one at a time, but at least Obunyina Odon Akasa Waka ne director of elections on Manebo Amaka 2 weeks ago there on TV. A friend is saying the national chairman of the NDC, General Mosquito, also be the Numto Ekaya. And the text says, I said, with the same minister got a Libya doing what you did. So why not just on your base?
I don't see a woman. I don't say omni
you don't catch Chief Justice there or you just have reference commission there to work. JB Chief Justice there no about way so.
Chief Justice there obi na the petition ba ye pay the amamra no.
Na NDC for here the petition go.
But you mean this nipa ko NDC and MPP.
Lawyers are mo kasa uni say be no kasa here no mo ye no nipa na kasa the petition in my lawyers na eyi omo ni mu be represent omo. Lawyers no ba ko ne chachi kata onye NDC.
Yes.
Adio sorry. Onye NDC. Abranti ya oye NDC ejuma mo de dey. Oliver Kevo Bomawo. It is any family say they represent petitioners. Ba kwa bi dey da okay.
Ma me hwa di ba ko anami.
I say we share miracles ka say that obi ka say but say we dey Bawumia ba. We say dey bi. We bi dey ante say Bawumia ba. So bi anim.
I see. Right. Na mami hwe ade ba ko na se mienu bi. Na no ayene the chairman general of the NDC, Yura Johnson said in Katie komo no. What can point be say? One. Say isi no. We dey course wa Ablikuma North. Na e course wa Ablikuma North. Na Ablikuma North for want me and conduct elections in papa bi no bi de eba se okra no udwumadi no anyesi a na your president na to won say even a Blackman North it was a recipe for disaster, and then it came through say ampa disaster nso asi yakobo ma me ha wakumse no ne ade ya in the rerun na was na se obi the petition ba na wo antu wana mo a wo president ate so no na ate so ye dey. Well, can say ya no there's a planner. What plan is that obey?
Yama mienu. Obie ni wa obetibide den sa atene Electoral Commission so our 2024 elections yi. Na we yi police for film. And I keep insisting say analyze it. Yeah, analyze it elections are. Yenja say analyze. See the best Electoral Commission ko police also can. O say the course of 2024 elections now. Police is one core problems. Customer party no. Be 10 and 15. ECD kakra bi. ECD kakra bi. Se yakwa about to Ablikuma North. Na say basa yeba. Na yakobo ha akomsina. Eye den the Electoral Commission problem. Ade na me no kase be pema na nopa. Obi an frɛ IGP mu no mpa mo no. ne ye ka se ebe pamo electoral commission because the course so ablikuma not no say ye electoral commission problem police for ene ntumi ambo electoral commission for ene Ghana for ekoto aba ho ban. Don't forget say ablikuma not situation so no, it's not entirely an electoral commission issue. Me, I respectfully disagree with those
because
who want to make it.
Uncle Dennis, electoral commission by parliament, the entire nya say one say 3 polling stations and one by no add up. Could we say almost 19? It's only electoral commission. Now what say 19? What catch parliament say 3? A chair ko abonti was 19. You better rerun. Nah, no at the same.
One thing to make us say entirely. It's not entirely an electoral commission problem. Because 3 to 19 in me know we are doing. I want the electoral commission form so. Then okay, say electoral commission also throw come out police. On several occasions, I catch a police said they can't say police level mobambo. No but me they can police station so no okay.
okayfm.
Me kai pa ba dey the class akwa we afa rera.
Me ba. And the police work at electoral commission say omu nie sa ahoden na omu be bo electoral commission for ho ban e dey akenkan abato no. It for 4, 5, 6 months. The only reason why ablikuma not na yentumi kenkan wi because police for say omu ni men na e be bo electoral commission for ho ban na yentumi dey akenkan abato no. Niamba course was 2024 elections. Brutality is a cause. Okayfm Central. Macho men, friend say, Ebo Electoral Commission for Sam George, Ejina Polling Station, on the microphone. Oka, na Electoral Commission, in a kedinity. Omu Sabe, or as Omu Yemi and a minute, Amana Casino. And your Electoral Commission in a course is Adiano. A Ghana police. It is a Okase Electoral Commission. Enya sinto enti yampamono so wan ka say police for no so yenti omaso a me na oyi adwen a enye yi electoral commission for no wo musinto ne ba ko na waka ho asem no e ba ne sen na for 5 to 6 months wakati e nyina say abato na wa blekuma not no the aka say ye ya na say e be kenkan 3 polling stations now say a week after NDC National Chairman Becca say 100 year abane be pamono all of a sudden about the year 19 police station yakwakotoaba and also ya somewhere say yehwe but you cannot come and place the issues and challenges in our elections only at the doorstep of the Electoral Commission without the police. The course wa blekuma not no ne fapem ne omo the problems ne bra yem pa na police for because you talk about the no. Now watch so now. Electoral Commission guys say police for mon for buying bomb mame. Na men kinkai about one. Police for the more. Akaya kinkai ye yama ye nya sa 3 and 19 police stations kaya ba kan wasem no. And I think we should put that on record. Number 2. It doesn't lie in the mouth of anybody, not even the President of the Republic, to say Electoral Commission or wo ne ho nyame fe ana ne ho yame fe. And as Electoral Commission or mempen say and I'm mempen nancy into mepamono. Baby, it doesn't lie in your mouth. It doesn't lie in your mouth to say that.
Obi put to counter argument to say. Sa na musumu ba ye mopamo shaloto say ti we obe pamono wa sen kenye big deal.
Say ya sorry anka we ano say be pamo shaloto say. It you have
so almost on kan obi anten roman.
But I say
so almost obi ankan you.
Omaka, me say there is nobody on record who said it when we were in opposition. Say by be pamo shaloto say. There is nobody, not even one, nobody on record, not even one. Shaloto say crown so no remember say. Omo ankasa internally no munyo makasa amongst omo ankasa commissioners no ena omo de omo nsem ba abonten ena omampani etu ho na more demand the appropriate bodies ena omo koye. In this particular instance that is not the case, and properly that is the point I keep making about omampani Mahama ne chita for about the removal of the chief justice. A similar thing. Senka when be one no anko kase oba ube chief justice if you are And nobody is going to raise an issue with you in any attempt to remove the Chief Justice. But if you say we do no can say me Chief Justice inti, and no, the Chief Justice in here born now we everybody suspects say what we chance no. And for me that is where the problem is. Oh, to me sorry keke na on to ano now can Electoral Commission ho nyame fe you know. Electoral Commission ne kasa nyame fe you know. Electoral Commission, you can't do that. You have no such rights. You have no such power. You don't do that, and that is the point I keep making. Electoral Commission and I born bi. Na se Ghana ni bi e the petition ba. Na wo fi say bibi wom enti yentu ho na mo ye betu ho na mo ba ene ya. Wo de wan kasa o party for o director of elections. Ade ba ko edam no fi opposition aba power. Mo ba power ina mugu so kan say ye be pa mo Electoral Commission. E kire bi se genuinely oye born bi mpo. No be the petition ba na wo tu ho na mo a. The do be etimu an say what should na wo ye because so kai say obey. And that is where the problem is. I insist nobody in this country, including the president, has the right to say it in his mouth. I put it in his mouth. Say, ye be pamo Electoral Commission. Ye be pamo Electoral Commission. Uni sa ho akwanya no. Uni sa tumi no. Uni sa ho ode no. Ye wombra ye faso, e kwan ye faso a ye de ye. Ye wo niema ese se wo ye e fa ho ansa wetimi eyi nipa na ye den. Efi ho. Sa wo fi se nipa na ye boni bia, you should start kwan no na fa yi ne fi ho. Na mom emfa nto wa no. Na wonam na wo keka se me ba meyesi esa ne table kuma no finti se Electoral Commission e bone wa ble kuma no mpo a enye wo na wo do wa no beka se wo be yi no ye wo mra kwan ya fa so a ye de yes idumedie no. And that for me is where the president and his followers have been getting it wrong. A corner problem no, and nobody can pretend to say it doesn't exist. So what do I no can say Kwame Nkrumah tikesi se minya kwan na me ko CEO of Despite am you know na sampaniam pa obeye CEO of Despite na Kwame Nkrumah tikesi am medjuma 2 weeks kana ko yi na obi abeka se what shada na wo yi no because aye aka won kana wo ba ye na Kwame Nkrumah medjuma 2 weeks na wo try say one medjuma 2 weeks and into you wedi nobody will come and question you. And I think we need to call out the government and its functionaries on this particular score. Me se Electoral Commission e bibi mpo na se me fi say yi na be ya e so ne say that one no a wo kaka nti support o say yi no because it is wrong for our democracy say obi abetumi de hwem sen caprices wo dia wo dwen wakoma dia wadwen ye wo no and say Electoral Commission nko enti anti onko. We don't run the democracy like that, and that is where I have a problem. Democracy na run no rules, ethics and the principles. Some of the rules and ethics and principles include the fact that it's all carry on in a certain way. So we will be at that thing, ubetimi abaye o mampeni na wo pre akonya na. Enfan toto wano ento hu safokin se mebe yo mampeni a meye ade amra ma me ho kwan se menye. Emra no ma mampeni hu kwan so onyi Electoral Commission the Chief Justice. The law doesn't give him that, your friend is saying right. The law gives certain processes. And if you don't follow those processes, now the two say me ba me yi na obana ni pane ye bone na wo yese wo yi no kra obi abekasa etiawo esa ne asama wo the two ano a wo kan no. And that is where we are having the conversation now.
Okay na mama hwe mo conference amokoye amanfo bi na wo mo yese an yese ma aspirants no obi anyusu ina perimeter no. But Dr. Veep Bawumia oje fans no twanani na ma Samira sa pejam sa ko side ha we are pejam bra ha afi yenye turn around na enye fe no aye love symbol no ene ade enko say ade na onu kwa ya man that leeway or that opportunity wo bra other hosts no ya mo mo sa minim say otin komo ibia
petty omampeni akonya na say wo prayer serious business bra pettiness has no room in the high office of presidency. Then okay say and 21st July 2025. Do we have an aspirant in the MPP? Obi be nomination. Obi afa form.
Obi amfa form.
Now when ni pado do my just on be contest ya me no ka say omun announcement bia. How are we going to identify all
How
are we going to do that?
Baby, you are muti.
Now, where you would see, where you would see in your capacity as what?
As
say, Obia, so contest, I don't say I want to form that.
Baby.
Nti afide na yake. Endra enye contest conference ni yeye. Endra enye election conference ni yeye. Endra no, it was a conference to deliberate on the health of our party and the way forward for our party. Conference no ewe mra. Mra na wo hono ne say what national chairman be bia no. General secretary be kasa. Treasurer be kasa. O kasa wi a ye wo ye friend say mpenimfo bi wo ye kuo ni mu a.
Okay.
It's no mu dibre no mu su ni o mu banti. Ese ye ni die de no mom because o ye mpenimfo ye wo ye kuo ni mu. Mpenimfo miensa na ye wo party mu a ene without doubt obi agitum say o mo ye mpenimfo wo ye kuo mu ese ye de say ni die no mom. Former President Kofo, former President Akufo-Addo, former Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The only two sitting presidents that we have, any former President Kofo, any former President Akufo-Addo. The only sitting former Vice President that we have, any Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. In Tiandra, President Kofo, any di insembaye. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, any di insembaye. The former Vice President, who is the only surviving Vice President of the party, and so Edina Ndiensem Ebaye. Parliament, MPs Makumako 88. Yes, say a MPs Nenumunsem. By it to be Yambre, Emma MPs 88, Robia Mayor Line, and Kasa. And see, Omanu Dini, minority leader, Ebesi Omuna name, Ekasama MPs and so. Baby, a program, no? They are all hosted program, no? Edge Yawa, where two. A Greater Accra Penny, and a regional chairman. On also be see regional chairman nyina name Wakame conference. Adenti and a young line. Neama each of the 16 regional chairman and some Bekasa to senior divine Ekasayano. Adenti and a yama 88 MPs and a line. Neama Muna Bekasa to senior a futu MP no Ekasayano. Because a futu MP, a honorable Afenyo Marken, or representing only the people of a futu. There were 87 other MPs are representing other constituents. Omu nyina eye MPs. But yentimi mo bi amba nti no mo leader enko eba be kasaya no. Na okase aspirant. Na kredu apreku ho so ya we. Adai ni mu se ode ni post about some fan by unim se abatu bi e ko be ko bi. Enti okase yema aspirant. Omo ba eho park no so no in their capacity as what? Opese party no etomra. Because party a we MBA nomination there. We then can say me were aspirant a media mobile park so. Won't be a nomination. If we then can say me were aspirant a media mobile park. It isn't right. Because you yourself as a political party, you have not opened the nomination. So how do you admit somebody as an aspirant and allow the person certain privileges at a national conference? Now how about those who haven't done any posters yet but would run? How are you going to identify them and bring them also into the inner perimeter? Utie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's statement now. One may my statement as an aspirant or my statement as the immediate past flag bearer. Yet, 6 months ago, this is the first meeting of the party. Brother, doesn't it make sense? And Nipa Utu Frank Ama party no course about today. Or Babe Jino when you know who are contact. Omo awo common some as far no more flag bearers. Omo akonte bobi ebu ema party no. So the bia your man kete ye we do. E ma meka sem the only person wakasa same way Kennedy Japan. Honorable Kennedy Japan spokesperson. Obi ankasa e. Honorable Kennedy Japan ankasa kra mente se wakasa. Onkasa anso. Na se ye kase ena ye ma Dr. Bawumia we a ma meka sem ntiro. O kan Honorable Kennedy Japan spokesperson. Statement a watch on Facebook. Say nipa dodo na negu abonten nti yanko hwe omo video na e wa abonten na yenhwe se na wo boji omo so. Let me see you me ko hwe yanso na efe because omo de dom efri opongulu traffic light omo fa brass band omo sentare ni ade ye boss oseji omo so na mponko edi onabo Canada po anim na we ni tiafa window mu e wo soro na obo si efe Bawumia nye bi. What is your complaint say a party na my kwanya nye bi. What is your kase ade na party na my kwanya nso yanko fa mponko. Ambedi enim e wo conference. What is your complaint?
Na omo de mponko kan ho.
Mponko be enan edi nanim.
Wow.
And a cars in the doom. And a brass band that Omuna Ken entire. That is what we called organized. And the most of that organized. Namu de moye we ne yankasa, moye we yankasa. Namu de bibia na musia organize it. And that about me room kra when hu no. When hu no. Obi akwe hu no. No sit on obey na Juma as a former vice president and a former adena. Ye call your friend saying Nana Dankwe Kufado. Ye conferences be on kasa. No yes certain president. And so sorry aspirant. No yes certain president or say aspirant. And say ne man kasa. Go and look at all the conferences in the past, 2009. Nana Dankwe Kufado, even though not on your president at the time. A conference, essence no your flag bearer. Ye man kasa. Ahead of the other flag bearers. What's in the SS and any SS you? Tell me another Danko Kufado. Any honorable and Chamantemo echo elections. The men of Sony Eco Conference. Nanado, by virtue of being a flag bearer in 2008, the conference after the 2008 elections, he speaks. The others don't speak. But at the conference after 2014, he will speak. The others don't speak. So what are they talking about? Are they crying and starting and I'm complaining? I agree and say you. Yes, yeah, and I will complain. Say, what the friend say, Aponko, any idea, any raw stadium, Obianka say, no, I'm sure video name is it was very nice because it's animal, it adds color to the occasion. And I won't lie to you, it was very beautiful. Omukra brass band, both say, organized crowd, nicely done. Brass band, it's beautiful. And my occasion no effort. Member Cassentia way, make us sit another day. Now, why we, who complain is the same. Yes? Okay, those who are aspiring no, we're not giving access. It's not true. Yes? Go and look at all of Honorable Brian Champion's pictures and videos. Wouldn't be no stands in him on the delegates, aiding command to call all the stands will be a delegate because you can't stop a member of the party from going to where the delegates are. So who stopped who? And now the question is, who can say honorable Ken air backstage in this one or Bekadien? Is he coming to speak as a member of parliament? That has been done already by the leader of parliament. Is he coming to speak as an aspirant? No, yesterday was not a contest conference for aspirants to speak. That one will come. It's not about how Ababekasa as being. Brian Champion knows this. That is why he is not complaining. He went to where the delegates are. Fraternizing with Omuchiech, Omubo, Sejeno, so I was standing in him. And see, Odia, Wakasi, and Rano, say the aspirants backstage this on Combecading. You go pass in the nomination, the Omobapa, Omobecading. I thought the Bia, Yama, Adiano, a year, Bidia, or Honodo, Wadaruma.
And yet, Mamma was an amazing Pamfama.
That's why I brought me. I mean, show me.
Oh, shall we
airtime at the mine?
Amen. Amen. Yeah, now I shall like you, mommy.
Make a check.
With us say, Yera Dennis Miracle Aboagye aid Edema, former president, former.
OKFM 101.7.